For a 5 winter survival guide, a winter storm warning is issued when D, heavy snow, freezing rain, and high winds are imminent. Do you remember as a kid that big winter storm that's forever etched in your mind where you're off school, you had to shovel 14 feet of snow? Well, believe it or not, big blizzards do affect northern Ohio, and they all have something in common. Take a look. The blizzard of '78, you remember that one? It was called the Great Lakes Hurricane. It struck in January with fierce winds 100 miles per hour or higher and 1 to 2 feet of snow. That paralyzed northern Ohio for more than a week, shutting down schools, communications, and travel. Exactly 1 year before that, in January of 1977, another epic storm shook Ohio and the Great Lakes. This one packed winds to 60 miles per hour. Those winds blew new snow and snow already on the ground into drifts 10 to 15 feet high. Temperatures plummeted to 10 below zero with wind chills to minus 45. Then there was the Great Thanksgiving Day blizzard of 1950. Snowfall across the entire state, 10 to 30 inches, the most ever for a blizzard here. Drifts were 25 feet deep in spots, and what's more, it was the day of the great Ohio State-Michigan game in Columbus. Michigan ended up beating Ohio State 9-3 while gaining only 27 total yards and no first downs during the entire game. So what do all these big storms have in common? Location, location, location. First, you need cold. Not just chilly, I mean bone-chilling extreme cold. Cold from Canada, blasting in from the north and west. Temperatures near zero or even lower. The colder, the better. Next, you need moisture, and lots of it. The most moisture comes from either the sultry Gulf of Mexico, the warm Atlantic Ocean, or both. And then you need something to bring it all together, a strong, low-pressure system. The bottom line, historic winter storms in northern Ohio have all originated in locations to our south, near those warmer ocean waters. They then move north, either up the Appalachians or along the Ohio River, and as they do, they gather that bitter, cold Arctic air, pull it in from the north, and as a result, we get pounded with heavy snow and high winds. Of course, these big storms all have names, so beware of the nor'easter, the panhandle hook, or the Louisiana low. Predicting the weather day by day using this crazy atmosphere above us can certainly turn a few of your hairs gray. Thanks to Grecian formula, mine aren't. Anyway, predicting even weeks and months ahead of time is even a bigger challenge, but it can be done. You see, Mother Nature gives us a few clues here and there. So without further ado, with the winter months ahead of us right now, it's time to unveil our official winter 2013-14 forecast. There is a lot that goes into a seasonal weather forecast, especially a winter weather one. You see, our weather, warm or cold, snowy or dry, depends on processes happening hundreds, even thousands of miles away. So what we do first is we head to the beach and we look at the oceans. Ocean temperatures have a lot to do with where areas of high and low pressure will travel. Here's what I mean. I think cooler water this winter along the U.S. West Coast will promote areas of high pressure settling across the western states. It looks warmer and drier there this winter. Now let's travel well to the east into the Atlantic Ocean. Warmer waters over the North Atlantic suggest strong, slow-moving high pressures over that part of the world as well. These slow-moving high pressures will in turn cause big ripples in the jet stream over the United States. With warmer air favored over the west, where do you think the coldest air will likely go? You guessed it, it will fall into the Great Lakes and the northern plains. I think we've got a great chance at some big waves of cold air spilling in across the Great Lakes this winter, followed in between by some brief warm-ups. Some ups, some downs on the way. January and February should live up to their cold potential, and overall temperatures this winter should average below normal across our area. As for snowfall, the Ohio River Valley will likely be a battleground this winter between the warm and the cold. That suggests increased storminess and precipitation here. We average about 70 inches of snow per season in Cleveland and 48 inches in Akron and Canton. I think snowfall will average near or above normal this winter.
Now that we know what we can expect for our winter forecast, let's talk about staying informed. First off, you can always watch News Channel 5. That's one of the best ways to stay informed. Or you can go to newsnet5.com. Everything you need to know about the weather and the forecast are right here on this weather page. So go to newsnet5.com and click on the weather tab, and all of these links will take you right to our information. There's our video that's updated multiple times a day. And also on the right side of the page, you can click on this, and this goes through a description of what you can expect for the weather. Also, check out social media. If you're not on Twitter or Facebook, I'd recommend getting on there. Mark Johnson, Mark J. Weather. That's all you need to know for your winter weather advisories and updates. Also, Jason Nicholas has a page at Jason in Weather, and so do I. That's at Trent in Weather also. So what do you do if you have your own reports, your own pictures? You want to let us know about your snowfall reports? You can go to our Twitter pages. You can go to our Facebook pages also, or you can go right to newsnet5.com, click on Submit Photos on the top of the screen.
Wow, I cannot believe 30 minutes has gone by already, and if you're like me, I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. But hopefully we've helped you prepare a little bit more, and I want you to stay connected with us throughout the upcoming winter season via Twitter and Facebook, and of course right here on News Channel 5 and newsnet5.com. On behalf of Jason Nicholas, Trent McGill, and all of us here at News Channel 5, we want to say have a great evening and happy winter.